Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 101 of our spiritual goals show and tell. We're talking to get up and go, not get up and go. Welcome to day 101 of this year's annual challenge, the Get Your Goals annual challenge. This month we're focusing on spiritual goals, and today's topic is show and tell. And there's a lot of different ways we can demonstrate our spiritual goals and our spiritual beliefs. And there's things that we can actually do that help to enhance our achievement of our spiritual goals. And since we're focusing on spiritual goals this month, I thought this was kind of a fun and good topic. It applies to a lot of different areas of aspects of our life, but I think especially with respect to spiritual growth, personal development, and putting the example out into the world that we want to see in our lives, that we want to experience in our lives. We get out of things what we put into them. So we want to make sure we are not just talking about what's important to us spiritually. And it might be a religion, it might be a belief, it might be a practice that you participate in, whatever it is. You want to make sure that you're not just talking about doing it, you're actually doing it. So maybe you do things like you carry around, this is a little tiny Bible. You carry around a little Bible with you. Or a little, I have some little, and I didn't grab my purse, but in my purse I always have like a heart rock and an angel charm and a little cross and things like that I carry with me just because they make me feel good. So that's a demonstration and an action that I'm taking to support my spiritual goals and beliefs. We want to make sure that we are demonstrating what it is that we believe in. We want to practice the things that are important to us, right? Maybe it's through volunteer work. Maybe it's through personal development. Maybe it's through meditation or prayer or time in nature, whatever feels right for you. We want to make sure we're following up the things that we're saying we want with respect to our spirituality and our spiritual goals and actually moving toward them and getting them. There's lots of different ways to do that, maybe through presentations and demonstrations and sharing information about and joining up with like-minded groups or communities or people that have similar or have already developed the spiritual beliefs and goals that you want to achieve for yourself. Storytelling is a terrific way to, and sharing your personal, like testimonies are a great way too, but sharing your own personal testimony and story. I have my own story about when my personal spiritual development and goals made a massive shift and change. And I share that with people that it's appropriate to share it with, right? It's one of those stories that's very personal, and so I choose wisely who I share it with, but I do share that story with people. Educational content, both consuming it and then saying, okay, what did I learn from this, and how could I add that to my life, or how could I demonstrate or teach it to someone else in order to share that thing that I learned. Social media content, also you can consume and join groups and communities online. Nowadays it makes it so easy, thankfully, because during the pandemic, otherwise we would have been really, really lonely and cut off from humanity. And also doing and having interactive experiences. Maybe you go to a place together. Maybe you go on retreats or to spas or communities or places that you can meditate and enhance and develop your own spiritual belief and goals. One of my spiritual goals, which I'm not sure I will ever actually go for or not, it's one of those lifelong bucket list desires, was to go to Nepal or somewhere very religious and or very spiritual, not religious, and go on a trip there and get indoctrinated and meet the people, go to some of their places of worship and spiritual study and things, and just learn more about different ways of being and different beliefs that are things that I have never experienced before. That would be an example of an interactive immersial experience. So what's our action item today? Think about how you can show and tell, not just show or not just talk about what you want to do and what you want to have and what you want to be with respect to your spiritual goals, but how you can actually get actively involved in making them happen. One of those ways is, of course, to share your experiences with other people. All right, any questions about this? Hit me up. Otherwise, pick one way and share one way that you are going to show and tell to help achieve your spiritual goals in the comments below. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Have a great day.